Hello, everybody. We are back again. The Whole Sha-Bang podcast, big episode number 3. I am your host, the Great Bambino, or Ben.
Yep. And I'm your co-host, Cruzo, also known as Cruz.
And today we're going to have a special episode for you guys. As you see, we got the cameras rolling for YouTube.
Yes, sir.
We're going to bring on 2 guests today, close friends of ours. They're gonna come in a little bit later.
Yeah, some real comedians.
Real comedians, man. Before that, before they come on, we're going to talk about a little NFL.
Yeah.
Today's season does start today. We're going to talk about the whole Antonio Brown saga continues.
Yeah.
We're going to get into Ezekiel Elliott, as we claimed in an earlier episode that he would not play week 1.
Yeah.
Looks like we're wrong.
It's like he got paid.
Yes, he did. All right. So, let's take a break. All right. Let's get into the big topic today. This is broke Twitter, broke the news.
Shout out Twitter.
This involves Oakland Raiders star wide receiver Antonio Brown, recently of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked about it, but let's just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's just start back when he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. All the drama they had with Ben Roethlisberger.
So, I think we should first go back to the whole Instagram live video.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that when he recorded? They had a meeting. And
he was
recording. I think it was a Facebook or Instagram live. And I remember Mike Tomlin didn't like that. So that was the first.
Yeah, that was the start of it.
That was the start. Okay, this guy, he's doing things he shouldn't be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But give credit to Pittsburgh, they handled his situation very well.
Yeah.
All right. Fast forward a little bit. We go into week 17.
Towards the end
of the season, last year, the 2018 season, he decides not to play. And they needed to win to go to the playoffs. I think if they win, they get a wild card spot. I'm not sure. And he decides not to play.
Yeah.
And that all started from, I think the team voted Juju Smith-Schuster, their young star wide receiver.
Yeah.
They voted him player of the season, their MVP of the season, and that didn't sit well with Antonio Brown. I mean, he's
a drama queen.
He's a drama queen. Yeah, he's a T.O. 2.0.
Yeah.
Maybe a little worse. T.O. was a beast. So then he starts gruntling about Big Ben Roethlisberger. And, he says that, they treat Roethlisberger, like on a pedestal, this and that. He doesn't like that.
He was saying the relationship is not as close as it seems.
Yeah. And so fast forward, he gets traded. Yeah. He asked for a trade. Antonio Brown gets traded. No one really wanted him. Niners didn't want him. Thank God they didn't get him. I'm so glad. I wanted him so bad. I mean, it makes sense.
It's Antonio Brown.
Niners, they didn't even offer. Like, they didn't call or anything.
Yeah.
At the time, it's like, what are you doing? This is the best wide receiver. Go get him.
But OBJ was up. He was up too.
Yeah, but the Giants wanted too much for him.
Yeah.
So it made sense. I think what the Raiders give up? A 3rd and 5th round pick?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah.
But at the end, it all makes sense why they did that. And so here he is at Oakland. He gets his new deal. Don't forget, he gets that new, was it $50 million guaranteed?
Yep.
He gets his money. You think everything's going good. He's happy. Was it? Business is booming.
Yep. Him and Derek Carr,
That didn't last long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And now, so then after that, the helmet.
Damn helmet.
He has this special helmet that he likes to wear. I think it's the C.A.R Advantage. NFL deemed it not safe.
Yeah, it's an older helmet.
It's an older helmet, so they put it on the banned list for helmets. Told me you can't wear this. This is the closest one to it. Here.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. He
didn't want to practice.
He didn't want to. He refused to practice. He refused to wear that helmet. He if you saw on Twitter, I mean, I'm pretty sure you did. He got his old helmet.
Yeah.
And then he had someone paint the Raiders logo on that helmet. Oh my God! So there we go. They tell him, you can't wear that. You're gonna get fined. You can't practice. So what he does, he files a grievance with the NFL over a helmet. What happens? Doesn't go through.
Yep.
They're like, no, we're not gonna give you this appeal. You have to wear this helmet. That helmet is not safe. You get concussions. Yeah. You get concussions. You got CTE. Obviously, now I kind of see maybe he does have some CTE issues. But so that there goes that the whole helmet. I think he filed another grievance again. That one didn't. Nothing happened. They told him the same thing. You have to wear this helmet. You can't wear that helmet. Then about yesterday, he posts on Instagram a letter from the Oakland Raiders, Mike Mayock, the GM of the Raiders,
general manager,
that you're gonna get fined for not showing up to practice these days, and these days. He didn't like that. He goes to Instagram, says, "Oh, blah blah blah, they're hating on me." Now, what do you think about that?
It's a drama queen, man.
But why would you post that on your Instagram?
I have no clue.
Don't you do the opposite?
Yeah.
Try to hide it?
Yeah. I would go, talk to the GM, figure this out, make sure he got a helmet.
And then today he comes out with I think it was Adam Schefter reports from ESPN. He reports that the Raiders are going to suspend Antonio Brown.
Yep.
They don't say for how long. They don't say for what.
I believe he got fined too.
Probably did get fined. So, and then they come out with the story. He gets into another altercation with general manager Mike Mayock.
Mm-hmm.
Players separating them. It got physical. It's,
Yeah, it was heated.
And then he gets the ball, punts it, and says, "Find me for that."
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta just be kidding me, dude. Get over your own ego. What's the issue? I mean, the team is telling you, you're getting fined. You don't show up to practice. That is the rule. You don't show up to practice, you get fined. It's in your contract. What are you doing? Oh, they're hating on me. They're finding me. Blah 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 blah. Dude, it goes to everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve no special treatment.
The Raiders are a hot mess.
Yeah,
they are a very big hot mess. They don't. Their general, their front office is not, and it's always been that way. I mean, they gave John Gruden $100 million for 10 years after being on ESPN for 8 years.
Yeah.
Mark Davis likes to eat P.F. Chang's. He still has that Dumb and Dumber haircut. Mike Mayock, who I actually like, I respected his opinion on was it on ESPN or NFL Network? It was on there with the G. It was a very big draft guru. I respected his decision. I always trusted him. I applaud him. He could have easily just backed down and been like, "Oh, okay, you didn't like that. We're sorry. We'll take it back. Be happy. Play week 1." Instead, he continued like, "No, you have to follow the rules just like everyone else."
Yeah.
So I actually applaud the Raiders for that. I think that's a huge. I mean, most teams won't do that.
I know the Steelers didn't.
But you have to applaud the Steelers for the way they handled it.
Yes.
I mean, for how long he was there and nothing to really come out until the very end. You have to really to get rid of him at the right time.
Yep. Very easy.
And all this comes with, they traded Khalil Mack. They didn't want to pay Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay Amari Cooper. Okay, let's go. Let's just go out and pay for Antonio Brown. It just doesn't make no sense. I mean, it's just something. I mean, I can't wait to see whether he does play or not. I know if he's on your fantasy team, you must be like, please play.
I don't think he will.
You think he gets suspended?
Yeah, without a doubt. Should get suspended.
You got any other thoughts on that? All right, we're back. We got our guest here with us today.
Yep.
There too. We're going to introduce them real quick, just a little bit, and then they'll have to introduce themselves.
Yeah.
Our first guest, they are cousins. They are family members.
They are related.
They are related.
A little. I'm not gonna say it.
Here we are. We got Angel.
All right.
We got Angel, Pedro, Angel,
Madeira,
Ronnie, bruh.
Ronnie, bro. All right, take it away, Ronnie.
Ready? I'm so nervous right now.
All right, take it away.
This feels weird.
It's been a long time since I was in front of a camera and in a podcast because, as you know, we used to be in a podcast. It was the C.A.R podcast, and it broke up because I guess we just had
Wait. Let's not talk about that yet.
We had a falling out.
Just a little run through, all right?
Yeah, just introduce yourself.
Ronnie just wants to run through all the topics. This is why we broke up. This is why we broke up last time.
Okay, so Angel, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us about you.
My name is Pedro. I'm tall, handsome, as you can see.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
How handsome are you?
I'm fairly handsome. I'm okay. Like,
Says who?
the girls. All of them. No, not all of them. I'm actually fairly ugly. I'm just funny. Where am I going with this? Yeah, I'm in. Hold on. I go to Delta. Damn, bro. I'm saying on my business. I go to college. I'm a engineering degree. I plan on transferring next year.
All right, that's a little bit too much. That doesn't really pertain to us right now. I should tell a lot. But let's just let's dive right into this. I want to ask you guys.
You can have him.
I just want to ask him real quick. I want to do this real quick. Yeah. What happened with the C.A.R podcast?
I could do that for you. You see, Rony, me, Cruz, and Rony, we were a team, and the thing was, the fame got to Ronnie's head, and he started diving into drugs, hookers, and we tried to stop him, but he just, you tell your side of the story.
Like, it was a very dark time for me. Like, I had no one there for me. Like, I tried to reach out, and then at the end of the day, like, the only person I could turn to was the bottle, and I just like got very carried away, and I just told them, like, how am I gonna do a podcast if like I'm not myself? Like, how can I entertain people when I'm not entertaining myself? Like, I need to find somewhere else to find my entertainment. Hookers, drugs, alcoholism.
If you couldn't tell, they're joking. Okay, they are joking.
This is not a joke.
They're joking. All right, that was a little bit too much, but
Hold on. The alcohol is not a joke. We had a whole episode of this on our old podcast, but
all right.
As you can see, he already drank it.
It's all right, but hey, we are here. This is the Whole Sha-Bang podcast, not the C.A.R podcast. I am your host, Bambino, again.
Yep, and I'm your co-host, Cruzo.
We got our first guest, our first interview. Now that you got to know him a little bit, let's just talk. Yeah, let's have a little talk. Right now, we got the first game in the NFL on right now, Packers versus the Bears.
I think Angel's a Niners fan as well.
Angel's a Niners fan. Ronnie doesn't watch football, but that's all good.
No, he only watches soccer. Not even soccer?
I know the players, but I don't actually know nothing. Like, I'm maybe in high school I was like looking into the lineups. I could probably name you the lineup, but now I don't know nothing. Don't ask me anything about sports. I don't know it. I'm just here to entertain you guys.
The crazy thing is that Ronnie's built like a soccer ball, so it's funny that you don't.
I'm built like a soccer ball, but I'll still.
Okay, all right. Watch the language. Let's watch the language, all right?
I'll beat your arse.
Okay, that's the same thing. It's just different dialect, different.
I'll beat your. Okay, never mind.
This is why we got canceled in the last podcast.
So, how many episodes of the C.A.R pass did you guys have?
I believe we had like 7. It was like a good 2 months.
We had like 7 episodes, and how many deleted episodes did we have? We had maybe like 3 deleted episodes. Yeah. I think we were. Oh yeah, we had a couple accident ones, some on purpose. We were just very rated R.
All right. So what was your guys' plan? Did you guys have a plan? Like, was this going to be an everyday thing, or was this just like for messing around?
One day we walked out of the gym. We're like, it'd be a good idea. Our conversations are really funny. Let's just record it and put it out there, and maybe we'll get big. And then the next like day, Cruz was like, I got a camera, let's record. And we pulled up on my cousin, like, let's record. And then my cousin got kind of shy. He didn't really want to do it. It was very awkward at first. Like, we didn't know what to do. And then we found ourselves in the camera, and the camera found us, and then everything else is history.
I'll give you one thing. The name was very good.
Yes.
Cruz, Angel, Ronnie.
The podcast was held inside Angel's car too. So
C.A.R podcast. It was really good. It was clever. I'll give you that.
Thank you. That's props to me.
You guys, anything you guys want to talk about? Well, we got you here. You guys want, you guys can talk about whatever you guys want.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think we should talk about talking about hookers.
No, No. Let's not do that. We're not doing that. Edit that out.
That's good.
Right now, I'm gonna show you guys what we're drinking in these cups. We got a bottle of Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi, winemaker selection.
Yeah.
I actually got this for free at work.
I'm drinking water because we trying to be on a diet. Trying.
And we got some beers. And if you guys are lucky, Ronnie will give you guys a show.
Yeah. He's actually. Let's tell him about your fame.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy actually was famous on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. So one day I was just I was helping my cousin out with his yard work because he uses me all the time. He just uses me for his yard work or something. And then I was helping him. I was like, hey, it'd be kind of funny if I really grabbed this water bottle, just shotgun it. So I gave him the camera. I was like, hey, record me. It's funny. He was recording with 2 phones. I don't know how he did it, but he was recording 2 phones at the same time.
We staying healthy all summer 2019. Feel me? Stay hydrated, baby. Oh shit! Stay hydrated.
And then, yeah, and I posted on my Snap, and I was like, we should post it on. I'm posting on Twitter. And I just posted on Twitter just like to be funny, on some like. I just wanted to post it, and the next thing you know, I started getting likes. The next thing you know, I had a 21. I ended up having 21,000 likes, and I forgot how many retweets. And then like, we got famous. We got on Funny Hood
Twitter
Vids
famous
too.
for sure.
Yeah, and we're on Funny Hood Vids, and they have like 12.3 million followers on their social media account.
That video on Instagram made like I think it made it 1 million. It has 1 million views on it.
Yeah.
Did you guys gain any like followers or any girls sliding your DMs?
Very interesting story. I was with a woman last night.
That's what I wanted to get to. Now we're getting somewhere.
All right, so
now we're getting to.
So what happened was, she was like, it was pretty funny. All right, so we're chilling at night, and then she was like, I knew I remembered you, and she's like, I was like, from what? And it's like my friend. That was my mother. But anyways, yeah, we're chilling. And then she was like, I knew you from somewhere. And then she showed me. And then her best friend had sent her the video of us. But I didn't even know her yet. So that was pretty funny. Like, it's crazy. Like, she said I look like Brother Nature, which everyone in the comments was saying I look like Brother Nature.
He
like,
doesn't look like Brother Nature.
I'm like a balding, shorter version of Brother Nature.
No.
Yes. I'm Brother Nature, but bald. I'm balding
right.
nature.
I got something for you, Ronnie. On the post that Funny Hood Vids we reposted, the viral video. We will show you the video. We will put it on this video.
Yeah, on the YouTube account.
On the YouTube one, we'll have if you want to watch it, check the YouTube channel out. It is it's the Whole Sha-Bang podcast.
Yeah.
And there's a dash between Sha and Bang.
Yeah.
You gotta put that out. One thing that really stood out the most was the hate comments.
Oh. Yeah, there was.
A lot of people were hating on a man drinking water.
Shotgunning a water bottle.
So you'll see in the video. And we probably put out a few of those hate comments. Yeah, we'll put some screenshots of the hate comments.
I had so many hate comments, and it actually kind of got to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just didn't like it, retweet it, respond to it at all. I just kept it to myself. I seen some person was like, slow poke. Oh, this guy is hella slow. This guy doesn't know how to shotgun. Then other ones like, this guy is so bald, and it's like he looks like a middle-aged man. Why is he drinking water? I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I knew I shouldn't have. That's my cousin's fault. I don't know why he recorded on that angle, like the top view. Like,
no, but
he's got
hold on. No, but the thing is, that was kind of your fault. The way you shotgun is very aggressive, and also, he said bro, you're a liar, bro. Come on now. He replied to all the hate comment. Hey, but he replied. I can show you the hate comments. He replied to the hate comments, and he made them love him.
So basically, what we're getting at here is, at these hate comments, a certain somebody replied to them. Not him.
Yeah.
Not Ronnie. Not Angel.
A friend of ours.
Replied to every hate comment and was like, "Well, what are you?" And he basically went back at everybody. He even put his address for someone to show up.
Someone all the way from Baltimore. Like, what?
Everyone. Basically, the moral story is never look at your hate comments.
Yeah, they say if you have haters, you made it. So congratulations, you made it.
I didn't make it, but I do have haters.
Do you have any regrets on the video? Do you regret? If you could go back, would you not post it?
I would post it, but I'd have a haircut. I would. That's the only thing I'd change. Maybe the shirt selection.
The crazy thing is that I was the one recording the video, and he got all the love, and the second person that got the most love was my dog. even though I recorded the video, the freaking squeak toy was in the back. And everybody was like, let me see the dog. Nobody said, let me see the cameraman.
Yeah, no.
And that kind of hurt my feelings.
Adding on to the story, I didn't retweet it or like it. And this guy, Ronnie, got mad at me for that. Tell him why.
You're supposed to be my right-hand man. You're supposed to be like, the man of the crowd, like the man with the plan, like dynamic duo. But it kind of hurt, like all these other people from around the world, the global, from other planets, they're retweeting my stuff, And then the one person I thought I could count on, nowhere. He didn't retweet it, like it. He actually liked some replies, but he didn't bother to like mine. Like he liked the cameraman's tweet saying I'm the cameraman, and I got no love.
All right, with that, we're gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be back for more. Okay, we're back here. We got our guests. We're gonna break a little breaking news right now. These two are gonna have their own podcast.
Yeah.
On our podcast network. So our podcast network is the Whole Sha-Bang Podcast Network. We're gonna have our podcast, me and Cruz, which is basically gonna be sports related. Sports related, trending topics, stuff like that. And their podcast is gonna literally be about nothing and everything.
Yeah. Just a whole bunch of funny.
So look out for that to come. We're gonna have it under ours. The name hasn't been announced yet, but just look out for it. These two are gonna have their own podcast. They are funny as hell. You won't want to miss it.
Just to give you guys a teaser, we're gonna be tackling big topics like policy changes in our government, economic growth, stock exchange, what you should invest in for your company and for other companies, and how to make more money. And so you recently invested into a company, right?
Yeah, I think it's called like Stockholms. It's like a very like intricate and like it's very controversial because a lot of people are like chiming into that, but like
I actually heard about that. This
is no laughing matter. Like I really like put my whole life into this. Like I really appreciate it. Like you didn't joke around about that shit. Like excuse my language, but I'm just very passionate about this. Like I really don't like what you're doing right now. Don't laugh. Thank you.
So the Stockholms, it was based out of Colombia.
Correct.
Okay, I think we're getting out of hand here.
Okay, so yeah, that's just a little teaser.
We're getting way out of hand here, but yeah, that's basically what they're going to talk about. It's funny. You won't want to miss it. I mean, these guys are like Joe Rogan and Michael Rappaport 2.0.
Yeah.
Except Brown.
Except Brown, what a touchdown. Yes. I need these fantasy points. We do have the game on right now. We got the Packers, Bears. Aaron Rodgers just threw a touchdown. He's on my fantasy team. Woo. Anything you want to tackle on this?
I will be in Angel and Ronnie's podcast, so I'll be in the one with Ben's, and then I'll be with them.
I'm not gonna be on
Ben's too professional, and he's not really in our conversations.
I'm too old to be in their podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, you're not that old. Yeah, he didn't talk. He didn't do nothing.
Leo is their his brother and his cousin.
Yeah,
he's a goofball. Goofball.
And he's gonna be hella mad he's not here.
Not even. He doesn't do anything. No, of course not.
But yeah, stay tuned for the podcast. We'll try to upload maybe once a week, just like we did in the other podcast. But yeah.
Back to sports. This guy right here is a huge basketball fan. Could have gone pro. He's very tall. He can dunk.
I remember when in high school when I was with Ronnie, he was telling me about his big cousin, talking about Angel, saying that he got a full ride at UCLA and he was a commit and everything. Showed up, saw this fool, I saw how tall he was. I was like, maybe it's true. Hand him a basketball.
That's
It
a lie.
wasn't true.
He's being nice.
No.
They
no.
said a full ride to UCLA, and I showed up, and everybody started laughing at me. and they were like, "This fat ass this guy's a D1. Get the fuck out of here."
Language.
Get the heck out of here.
Language cap.
But did you get any looks for any other schools?
You know what? Hold on. Why don't you talk about the story in Australia or the Australian team?
Oh yeah.
Y'all gotta hear this.
All right, so I went to a small school. It was a little. Honestly, it wasn't a. We were a good team. We were D5 though. We were Division 5, so we didn't play any big schools. We went undefeated my junior year. My junior year, we were whooping on Division 1 teams.
Did you start?
My junior year, I started a couple games, but I was the sixth man. I was the first one off the bench.
Oh, okay.
But that year, we were beating big teams. Like we lost to Tokay by 4 points without two of our starters. We played.
But you just said you went undefeated.
No, undefeated in our league.
And he just said he was beating good teams.
Undefeated in our league. No, we whooped on big teams. But then that was our main core. My junior year was seniors. And the very next year, I was basically by myself. I was the only senior. Everybody else underclassmen. And first tournament, we were all hyped because we had such a great season last year.
Yeah.
I was over here like, bro, I'm about to keep this tradition going. We're about to whoop on everybody. And then our first tournament, we had our tournament in Galt. And we were playing some random-ass team. It didn't, it had their name, but we didn't know who they were. They weren't, just a random high school. And then they walk in, and they're fucking, oh, my bad. They're huge.
I was about to say,
They're
sorry
huge.
for the
They're
language.
huge. Excuse my language. They're hecka big. They're super tall. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I was playing 4 and 5 my senior year, and I'm only 6'3". I was the smallest center in my league. And first play of the game, oh yeah, I was talking to one of them. I said, hey, where are you guys from? And he was like, oh, cracky, I'm from Australia. With his Australian accent.
So were all the players not to be racist or anything? Were they all white?
I think they were all white. I remember
Predominantly.
Yeah, there was one black guy on the bench.
African American.
But he was off the bench.
He was African American.
He was black. He was African American.
Okay, so basically they
He's
went up against an Australian team.
He's African Australian.
So tell me, how did the game go?
First play of the game, my teammate jumped for ball. I was in the back because I was gonna take the ball if we won it. Their center was 7 feet tall. He was a 7-footer.
What
and,
a catch!
Jump ball. He gets it so easily. Passes it to their point guard, who's the smallest player on the team. He's maybe 6 foot, and he takes one dribble from half court, takes 2 steps, and freaking Zion Williamson's it on top of my head. Not on top of my head. I barely got out the way, but he did that. My coach called timeout and was pissed. And then we ended up losing that game about 93 to. We lost 93 to 24. About 93 to 24, about there. I scored 15 points. And we got whooped on. I don't know why you wanted me to say that story. I'm kind of sad.
I was like, it's just a really funny story. These guys that think they're really really good and they go up against real talent.
No. It was the year after we were good.
Okay.
It was the year after we were
So
good.
you guys lost a lot of
We
good
had
players.
nobody. Yeah, we were terrible my senior year because there was no help. Because I was kind of. Yeah, but my senior year, I didn't get any offers because I was trash. I was super trash. I was trash. I was decent. I was gonna go.
He's really good. When we play at the park, I'm always his biggest challenge. Angel knows it.
Yeah, so I was kind of good. I was gonna go play at a community college, but I decided that I'm trash. So what's the point?
When we do play, this guy right here, Ronnie, is the best defender on the court.
You know what? We brought them on here for stories, so we're gonna give you some story time. Ronnie, bathroom stall.
Bathroom stall.
On the first
episode.
Yeah.
Bathroom stall. Hit us. Freshman
Hey,
year?
you gotta say it. The
freshman year?
best you can say. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And for
Get
this
ready.
story, it's a dark story. and let me just get myself, nice and laid back for this. That is Henny, if you're wondering. And so,
It is not Henny.
one day in class, I had to go potty.
No, it has to build up. It has to build up.
Let's build up.
This is what makes it funny. Go ahead.
So I had to go potty, and
We're already laughing.
I had to go potty, and it was in Mr. Meredith's class, last period,
Chemistry
final
class?
period. It was chemistry class, and I need to go to the bathroom. So I raised my hand. Hey, Mr. Meredith, can I please go to the bathroom? And he goes, that's actually very intriguing. Funny question. Oh, you want to go to the bathroom? Oh, bathroom. Oh, H2O. He starts like going on a tangent. Keeps talking about some chemistry. Somehow the bathroom leads to chemistry.
So he was talking about tangent in a chemistry class.
No, I'm saying like he went off on a tangent.
Oh, okay.
Started talking about some chemistry stuff. And then, I don't know. So then I'm over in my head like, come on, just let me go to the bathroom already.
Yeah.
Like, let me go. I need to go. And he seen my legs moving. My toes are curling because I really need to go to the bathroom, man.
So they were digging in your shoes.
Is the camera on?
Yeah.
So I was like this the whole time. Like I was like really like
all fidgeting and
all fidgeting. Like
yeah.
I couldn't. If I put my back straight, something was gonna come out. I like to just point that out. Well, anyways, he finally let me go. Then I tried to keep my cool, just walking normal. The second that door shut and I was out of sight, out of mind, boom! I booked it. I was running. Like I was like I was dodging students. I was bobbing left and right. I was running around corridors and I jumped. I threw in probably a wall jump in there, and then I ran into the bathroom. I actually slide tackled under one of the stalls to get in there. Like I did not care. Like if you're in my way, you're getting out of there one way or another. Like I'm going through you.
He went Super Mario 3.
I did the Mario triple jump.
He Assassin's Creed his way through school.
Let's just say I played too much Dying Light in my days. But anyways, I finally through all that, like through that whole wipeout course, I finally got there, and
He thought he was on an episode of American Ninja Warrior. He thought he was on an episode of American Ninja Warrior.
I did, and it was probably something like that. But anyways, I was doing my
fell
thing.
on the first obstacle.
Yeah, I was like on the toilet doing my thing, and keep in mind, like I really had to go, and I did not care. I sat on that toilet. I did not put toilet paper on there.
What?
No, nothing. I had to go. I had to go now. I'm dropping my pellets. Like I'm dropping the pellets right now. They came out like dog food. All right. And
Was it loud? Was it loud?
It was loud.
Oh.
It definitely echoed. It echoed through the hallways.
Were you the only one in the bathroom?
They thought there was a storm. It was me.
So you're in there by yourself.
I was in there by myself. But then out in the distance, I heard footsteps. Footsteps. And I'm like, damn, I really hope they're not coming in here. And this guy comes in. Like, first, I knew I smelled, but I didn't know it was going to be that foul or something. He walks in. Damn, bro, hell smells in here, bro. Who the F is taking a S? Like, for real, there's very, like, vulgar and being very aggressive. And I was just sitting there very scared. And then I heard him, like, take a waz, and he finished. And I heard the water turn on, and I turned it turn off. Then I heard it turn on again and turn off again. I'm like, okay, I don't know why he has to wash his hands twice. But then little did I know, like, I get hit in the head with the toilet paper. It was a very, very wet wad of toilet paper. And I'm over here looking around like what did I do? Like, what did I do to deserve this, And then,
did he give you a swirly afterwards?
No, because he just left. And, like, I'm thinking, like, I can't do nothing. Like, I haven't wiped. I haven't cleaned myself properly to get up. Am I going to walk out with my pants down, or am I going to finish and then walk out? Like, at that point, the day owned me. I didn't own the day. I took my time after that, and I went to class with a straight face. That was not my day. And I went home, and, like, I'm not gonna speak about this today. I wasn't gonna speak about this day in a long time, but now, every time I can't go nowhere without people asking me to retell the story.
I have a question.
Go for it.
I never asked you this about this story. You knew who it was?
I never knew.
You'd have no idea who it is.
It haunts me to this day. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, because if we find out who it is, we're gonna go to her house.
Oh. We're making a scene.
And
I'm going to scuffle with that,
and we're going to throw wet wads of toilet paper at their house.
I just want to do them in. I'm going to go crazy.
Well, what effect did it have on you at the time?
Psychologically or physically?
Psychologically. Physically, it didn't matter. You were the tank. You were the tank.
It gave me trust issues. Because on the soccer field, I was known as Tank. They call me Tank. But really, like, I couldn't live up to his expectations. I got schooled in school.
With that being said, that's going to end our podcast today. I'm going to sign this out real quick. Thank you guys for listening. Please leave a like, review, leave comments down below. Subscribe, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere you get your podcasts. Please leave a like, review, 5 stars. Do what you have to do. Tell your friends.
Follow us on our social
Oh, yeah,
media.
Do you know your social media handle?
Ronnie, do you know yours?
Follow me at RonnieBruh on Instagram, Aaron Madera 10 on Twitter. And
Well, we'll have them in the description.
At Madera Pedro 34 for Twitter, P Madera 97 for Instagram, farmersonly.com, Pedro Madera.
Yeah, but once they have their own podcast, they'll have their social media out.
You'll be able to
guys.
find them a lot
Yeah.
easier. That's basically it. I am the Great Bambino. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at TGBambino15.
Yep.
That's TGBENBINO 15.
And I'm Cruzo. You can find me on Twitter and IG at the Cruzo, TheCruzzo.
That is all. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.
Clocking out.